Here's how to play faster on the piano. So to play things faster, we need to make sure we stay clear and we stay in tempo, because the hardest thing about going faster is everybody likes to go overboard and they start rushing. So as an example, if you want to play your scales faster, so let's say we're not happy with, something like that. Now, to make it faster, we need to keep it clear. So you need to make sure you're lifting your fingers first. If you're not lifting your fingers, so if you're like, you can hear I'm not lifting because there's sounds overlaying each other. So you need to make sure you're lifting each note after it's being played. And that's a good start to playing things faster. But the result to actually play it faster is we actually have to do it. Now, I wouldn't suggest, especially to any of my students, to play things fast straight away, like, and then eventually, who knows, they might mess it up to, there's a lot of lack of fluency there. So then what I tell them to do, and what I suggest to anyone who wants to play things faster, is to break it up and simplify this scale. So what I mean by that is give it a few notes or maybe a few bars of being fast and keep the rest of it slow. So I like to do something called rhythm practice. So it actually means we're playing your section or your scale at different rhythms. So I preferably do 4 notes slow and 4 notes fast. So that sounds like slow, 2, 3, 4. So 4 notes slow. Then I'll do the next note fast. I prefer to stop on the first note of each group. So imagine 4 notes is one group, your next 4 notes is one group, and so on and so on. So your first group, keep it slow. Then the next 4 notes, do it fast. But of course, this can be sometimes a little bit confusing, especially for scales. So I like to usually stop on the first note of our next group. So really, I'll show you what it means. It's just 1, slow, 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 fast, 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 slow. So you can sort of hear I went fast, 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 slow. And then I'll do the same thing. Slow, 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 fast, 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 slow, 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 fast. And that's how I really work this type of practice. So eventually, when you're fluent with slow, fast, such as, if you're really fluent with that, make sure you alternate your speeds. So what I mean by that is, instead of starting off slow for our first group and fast, try start off fast, then slow. So it's something like, so you can hear it's slow, 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 fast, 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 fast. So it's just the complete opposite. A very handy tip here as well, the fast groups, you should play them at the speed you want to perform them at. So if you want to play your scale like, then you should be practicing your fast groups at that speed. So, if you practice your fast groups at that speed, your fingers aren't going to be ready to play them anywhere at the fast pace at all. So that's a very important tip. When you're practicing your fast groups, play it at the speed you're going to perform it at. So in recap, we have some important things to remember. You have to make sure we're lifting fingers. Playing fast means often students like you would rush. So you need to make sure you lift up those fingers and we don't have any blurred or overlaid sound. And another very important thing is our rhythm practice. Practicing at varying speeds is the best, because if you try to play the whole thing fast, you're going to be finding yourself practicing that for a long time, and there's no guarantee that your fingers will actually perfect that speed in every routine. And the final thing I would say is if you want to play it exceptionally fast, you have to practice those fast groups exceptionally fast. That would be my 3 biggest takes on practicing and making something a lot faster. And if you've done this practice before and you've had a different name other than the rhythm practice, let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from all you guys on how you practice your sections. And in the future, I look forward to making more videos and working with you on progressing your piano journey.